can you just introduce yourself and what you play, please?
Okay, so my name's Jonathan Pearson Key. I play by the name M Theory, and I play in Rocket League in a community-based league.
How did you get into Rocket League?
So initially, actually getting into the game, I had no interest at all. But a friend of mine was going through some rough stuff at the time, and I wanted to try and find any way I could to cheer him up. I think this was 3 years ago now. And he was promoting Rocket League to me constantly, and it was on sale, so I got it cheap. I was on console, and we played it for the following like 6 months or something. I helped cheer him up or whatever, and it got to a point where we were getting pretty decent at the game, and we had a few other friends that played it, and this was a year and a half or so on. We were getting towards the higher ranks, so we decided that we wanted to try and find a league to play competitively in. So I did some research, I found one, and we joined and played for a few seasons.
What was the name of the league, and like how did it work out?
So the league that I still play in is the B4Gaming League. It's North American based, but they have European and Oceania servers for those kind of competitive players. I think I played 3 seasons in total with my friends, and all 3 seasons I think we got 2 of them we got top 8, and then 1 of them we got top 4.
You'd say like you and your friends have a pretty decent team going on.
Yeah, we were doing pretty well. We disbanded 2 seasons, well 1 season ago. The seasons literally last seasonally throughout the year. So we broke up after our 3rd season. But I wanted to keep playing, and luckily, because it's a community-based league, it wasn't too hard to find another team and keep moving on with it. What
is it about that sort of level of competition that you really enjoy like playing?
I think it's the idea of the challenge. So there's players that are on the same level, if not better than you. So having that challenge to work together and try and overcome something is what's really fun about it, because it's not easy, it's a challenge.
Did your like parents have any say in what you're doing?
My dad is completely, it's full support. He's watching everything, wants to know everything. So if I'm streaming one of the matches on my Twitch, he'll be there for every second of it if he can, just to see how we play.
You play Rocket League. Are there any other sort of games, or even like sort of the old style games that, like say Dominoes or something, that you would think of getting in for the future because of this like community sort of spirit that you have?
Yeah, I've got some kind of experience with older kind of games. So Dominoes I used to play all the time with my granddad. That's a really fond memory for me. Things like is it called Drafts? I think it is.
Okay, yeah.
I love chess as well, which all seems really weird and far-fetched compared to what I play. But I like those kind of things because it brings people together. I think it's not just a game like people say.
What would you say about gaming that is different to other media in the way it sort of brings people together?
Well, I think the most popular media that people tend to bond over can be things like film and TV shows and things like that. But the difference, I think, when it comes to games is personal ability. So you can say that you can do this or can't do that, and you want to work on this no matter what game it is, and people can relate to that and join in. Or if you want to improve, you can improve with someone. It's not just something that you have an idea about. So like with a film, you can say you love this character, but how that film goes is how it goes. There's no possible way for you to change it. There's no way of improving it because it's released how it is. But when it comes to gaming, anything that you do can be improved constantly. And it doesn't matter what this is, if you're a chess player or if it's an esports player, anything can constantly be improved, and you can use other people to achieve that.
So going back to your Rocket League, what are some of your like favorite memories playing competitively? Like, do you have a certain moment that you have?
I think one of my favorite moments would probably be after our first season of playing in the league. We got offered by one of the organizations in it to play for them. So there's people that buy a spot in the league to have their name put over multiple teams. and they can have as many teams as they want playing under their name. They get sponsorships and all sorts of things. And just getting that offer really, it was something special. I don't know why, but we loved having a name to play for, and if anything, I think it motivated us more.
What are you looking forward to future? Obviously, playing, like, do you want to carry on playing then?
I mean, I'd love to play as long as I can because it's just a good environment, and I love being a part of the community. They're all such nice people. I'd love to continue on playing, whether that means getting up to a higher tier. So at the moment, I'm in a tier 2 team. So if I could try and get to tier 1, that'd be great. I'd love to keep playing and meet new people as long as I can. But obviously, with things changing in the world for me growing older and however things are in the world at the minute, I don't know how long I could keep that up. But as long as I could go, I'd really try to.
So I'm guessing you met even more new friends as you started playing, but besides your friends that you've already had.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I made friends on multiple new teams. I've been on 2 teams since me and my friends disbanded, and I've made friends in both. Not necessarily just on the teams, but in the organisations as well. So that's really good fun being able to know so many people. And yeah, so being involved in that community, you meet new people from other teams, you meet people from organisations, and it's nice to build relationships and friendships with those people and talk more to people other than just the people you know in real life, and potentially talk about meeting up if it comes to an esports event. Just knowing more and new people it's a good opportunity, and it's a fun time.